Take him to the cell.
On whose orders?
The vice president.
The walls are closing in.
This is very dangerous.
On the Oval.
We're going to talk about you resigning and walking away.
You really think this is gonna work?
And next Tuesday.
I jumped from the roof.
What's your point?
Do you care about him at all?
Desperate times.
As long as we play by the rules, they'll keep winning.
Call for desperate measures.
None of this is gonna be over until he's dead. Assemble the press corps.
What exactly are you gonna do?
First lady. The truth is,
Max is with the okay? Listen, Max has been trying to get in the dirt with Kyle and the president, but Bobby won't let him. Every time he wants to take Kyle out, Bobby gets in the way. Every time. But according to this trailer, he may just get his way. Let's get into it. Who is going to survive this upcoming showdown? What will be the outcome of this presidential war? We have all seen where the forces in the White House have been split into good versus evil, and Hunter and Victoria are starting to lose power, and their end will be Eli and Simone's beginning. The trailer opens with Kyle standing in the yard after having his handed to him by Max and Bobby, and apparently Eli has ordered him to go to the punishment trailer. Yep, he's going to the cell, and we're assuming the cell is where they had Max going stir crazy. Y'all remember when he was in that room throwing chairs and banging on the walls? Yeah, that cell. But we all know that Kyle ain't going to no cell, right? Not without putting up a fight anyway. He's gonna kick and scream the entire way. Then we cut to the pharmacy where we see Richard telling Barry that it's very dangerous. And on the last episode, we remember that Nancy sent her prayers up when Barry said that he was gonna go to the compound anyway to get little Callie back by any means necessary. So maybe Richard is trying to convince this fool to chill out and let Sam and the FBI do what they're trained to do. Also, in the last episode, we saw Sharon, Dale, and Kareem heading to the pharmacy because no one had been to work the entire day. So I guess Kareem needed to open up the pharmacy so that the store wouldn't lose any of its daily revenue. But who's coming up in there at that time of night? Like, the only people we've seen coming up through there at night was Frida, Kyle, and Vince, right? Was his name Vince, the one who shot Dale? But other than them, ain't nobody coming up in there to grab no multivitamins at that time of the night. Barry needs to listen this time. The last time he visited the raccoon, he ended up on Nancy's dining room table, high as a kite, laying in a bed of gardenias. Then we see wimpy Eli here standing with balls of steel Simone, and he's telling Hunter that they're going to talk about him resigning and then walking away. Just when everything seemed to be going according to plan, he wants to come in and take Hunter's seat. And I'm really wondering why now? He should have came up and through the very first time that someone was killed, right? Was it Denise? No, Uma, right? But I don't know. He seems to know about all the murders and the manipulation being pulled off by the Franklins. So why did other people have to lose their lives before he called the press pool? But if you're a regular viewer of the Oval, we know that neither of these things are going to happen, right? Hunter is definitely not resigning and he won't be walking away. And he even asks Eli, do you really think this is gonna work? I wonder what Victoria and Donald are thinking right now. Their evil little minds are all on the same page. I know it is. I just know it. So according to this trailer, Jason made it over the banister and he jumped. Sam is letting Victoria know that he jumped, and Victoria responded with, "What's your point?" Now, not only does she not care, she doesn't mind anyone knowing that she doesn't care about her own son. And listen, her backstory that I wrote, it details why she feels the way about Jason in the way that she does. It's quite intriguing. I wrote the backstory, like I said before, and it's free, you guys, so I wanted to offer a little bit of insight on her twisted mind so we can better understand this woman. If you haven't already downloaded it, the link is below, and it's free for all Oval fans. It's a short read, about 10 pages, so go ahead and download it and enjoy. Sam is looking like he's saying to himself, Lord, please don't let this be pregnant with my child, please. Don't it look like this is his expression on his face? Poor Sam. He should have never hit that. I've said this before. He should have just never went there with this woman. Then we see Hunter asking her if she cares about him at all. And he already knows the answer to this question. This is not news to Hunter. There is no way he can't know about the disdain that she has towards their children. He should not be surprised. Then we cut to our boy Max and Sam here. And he's on the phone telling Sam, as long as we play by the rules, then they'll keep winning. See, Max knows what the deal is. We know that Sam is pretty much by the book. And Max is really trying to get gutter with him, but they won't let him. He knows that in order to beat them at their own game, they're gonna have to play by their rules, which they pretty much have none. They need to let Max just lead the pack so he can go ahead and start making some progress with these weapons, because Max is about that life, period. Then we make it over to Bobby and Lily, as Lily is still recovering from her water escapades with Kyle. And she told them that none of this is gonna be over until he's dead. And I'd assume she's talking about her loving husband, Donald, because Donald is the direct person for her misery and all the torture that she's going through. Even though it was Kyle who performed the heinous acts, Donald is the one who ordered it. She could be speaking about Hunter too, as it relates to all of them going through HELL. Then in the final clip, we see Victoria telling Donald to assemble the press corps, and Donald wants to know what she's planning to do. See, I told you, they've already come up with a plan to top Eli's news to deflect from what he said. I wonder if she's going to say something profound and memorable before she fake passed out. And I'm sure that Donald knew that she was going to pull this stunt before she did it. There will definitely be some serious side effects and consequences to this bitter pill that Eli is forcing everyone to swallow. And we will see on Tuesday what these consequences will be, right? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you're an Oval fan, go ahead and sub to this channel because I do videos like this all the time. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Ruthless TV. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.